Welcome to the Romanian River channel. In my new Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4, Death for Dishonor DLC. It is slightly modded, but only in the things which kinda hacked me off in my first impressions, i.e. the tank tree. And I also found another mod which adds in a bit more realism into the mechanized area of the tech tree, basically. But enough waffling, let's get on the fun bits. Which involves getting shot apart as Romania, of course. This being a sort of spiritual sequel to my Gross Dacia Let's Play in Medieval 2 Total War Europa Barbarossa mod, so let's see how things will go. Now, Iron Man or no historical, no Iron Man. Well, let's go Iron Man actually, regular, because I'm not that much of an idiot, hopefully. Yeah, come on, it's only some tech tree stuff. You bastard. Okay, Romania selected. Pretty much average for anybody who's actually Iron Man. There are gonna be more than one session, so to say, but or games more precisely, because I rather doubt I'm gonna be that proficient at doing stuff first go. I am gonna go with the Balkan expansion route though, cause okay, so that was the button. Kept wondering. See, right here, modified completely, but not otherwise modified, you know what I mean? Just the symbols themselves, and so are the tanks quite extensively. For example, this one and this one technically are kind of the same thing, but well, this is, let's say, 1940 and this is 1941. Let's just say the light one got a better engine or something of the sort. And technically speaking, I don't... he kind of went creative license with it. And this is basically a Turan 40M, or yeah, 40M, that's the way it's pronounced. And this is, technically speaking, the 1970s Romanian copy of the T-55, but yeah, not much to say there. Okay, upgrade. Because that thing is quite literally a death trap. That's 1000 days? Really? Okay then. That'll do. Because Romania is quite infantry heavy. Let's see. Other things. Land doctrine, that could be done later. I'm gonna go with this. That's for after I establish the building queues, so to say. You can see we're lacking iron. We're also lacking mechanized elements, if I am to be perfectly bloody honest. The submarines, not really useful overall. This is a death trap. Well, as much as a death trap as you want to imagine. Oh yeah, and the research, which was over here. One other thing modified, besides the vehicles from that alternate vehicle mod, is the guns themselves, which are actually bloody realistic. Granted, the 40mm when the Germans, for example, get a 128mm vertical firing gun is not too accurate, but this at least is not a 75mm, so I can kind of tolerate it. And these are much more realistic. Romanians really didn't have large caliber artillery besides the rocket variety before, I think, 1950, when they started getting 122 and 152 millimeter from the Soviets. Now, overall, ideally, better equipment if possible. Well, better equipment, more equipment, because this is just the initial number. Wait until it actually shows the full one. Reminds me, kinda need... This has always vexed me as well. Why is there a King Ferdinand in a Mărășești class? Or, yeah, Mărășești. Mărăști, pardon. Why do I keep thinking of Mărășești? Must be another type of destroyer. And this is the Delfino class. It's kind of vexing. I mean, technically speaking, the Mărăști class was late 1916, 18, something like that. So yeah, that would be accurate for tier 1, but the King Ferdinand was late 1920s, early 1930s, late 1920s, early 1930s type design. So it could work as a 2. You know, just to get things a bit more interesting, so to say. Those will be occupied fairly soon. Now, yeah, I'm gonna go with Balkan dominance and puppet Bulgaria. This could be useful as well, but I need to grow my army. About as bad as I need to grow it for the Bulgarians, which if I'm not quick on the Mark IV, I'm sorry to any Bulgarian watchers I may have, I'm gonna lose these two, the quadrilateral, if I'm not mistaken. This I'm gonna pretty much lose surely. It's Russia basically, they're always gonna go for that. I can kind of prevent the Vienna Edict or Second Vienna Edict, something like that. I'm not much of a history buff in terms of remembering edict names, because the Germans and the Hungarians don't always go, yeah, we can beat the shit out of them. Not when you have a proper army, at least. Now that reminds me, construction, military, come on. Ah, that's full. That's full, that's not. Have another. Have another. Okay, armies. Let's see.
Ordonați!
Oh.
Atenție!
I think this would make more sense. I think northern and southern fronts, basically. Give him a nice commander, of which we have plenty, apparently. I'm gonna go with Petru Dumitrescu.
Gata să trăiți!
And these guys also have, if I'm not mistaken, the only armored, which in 1936 was mostly, if I'm not mistaken, tankettes and FT-17s, which was not particularly bright in terms of prospects of combat. Because by 1936, well, suffice to say, shit would have gone bad shit insane. Considering if I have to fight in Hungary and Bulgaria, it's mostly hilly, I'm gonna go with this guy. And yeah, that'll do for now.
Gata de marș!
The armies are by no means balanced, and I also need to actually develop the army, so an extra armored, a couple of more infantry, mountaineers, and cavalry. Cavalry is basically mechanized in this game, but it's not mechanized initially. And oh boy, things do get fucking insane. Now, deployment, I'm gonna go with in I keep forgetting the region's name, not Muntenia itself. Câmpia Română, that's it. Keep things nice and easy, because they can move quite fast. From here they can go via the Brasov Valley into Transylvania if required, and if not they can head south or north quite easily. Now, speaking of headings,
Adunarea!
you guys need to make a front line. Yeah, pretty much here. And here. Shite.
Adunarea!
Nope. No.
Ordonați!
Good.
Adunarea!
You guys will head up here. It's not exactly ideal, but whatever the hell is with Romania
Ordonați!
in World War II. I gotta keep Yugoslavia basically out of my bloody hair, otherwise I'm gonna get fucked 3 ways from Sunday. And anybody else? Oh yeah, resources. Initially I need 13 steel. This is the primary lag, so France, yep. Because they do have a corridor to me. What else is in urgent need? I'm gonna go with this. Yugoslavia has some, so we're gonna send. Nice border, no problems. In terms of requesting, we need tungsten and rubber. I don't really have. Send. And tungsten. This one I can afford to be intercontinental. I'm gonna fuck you raw. Now, Greater Romania refers to the territory of Romania in the years between the First World War and the Second World War. The largest geographical extent of Romania up to that point, its largest peacetime extent ever. 295,649 square kilometers. In 1918, at the end of World War II, Transylvania, Bukovina, Basarabia united with the Romanian Old Kingdom. After declaring independence from Russia on the 24th of January 1918, Sfatul Țării of Basarabia voted for union with Romania on the 9th of April 1918. On October 27th, the General Council of Bukovina also voted for the union with the Old Kingdom. Transylvania, the last of the three to do so, joined Romania by a proclamation of union of Alba Iulia on December 1st, 1918, adopted by the deputies of the Romanians from Transylvania. It is now 1936 and all rivalries awake from the dust of history. Okay, let's do this. Not yet at the level at which I can do shit in terms of politics. Once I do, first thing, goes into solving the manpower crisis. Because I really do need to get nice and properly strong quickly. Because at the current time I have how much? 0 free manpower. That's fucked. I need 132,000 troops, which is not good. Recruitable only 330 from a civilian population apt for recruitment of 21.75k or 1000. And yes, I know I kind of sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger on a steroid trip right now, but it's been a nice day. The sun managed to catch my ass quite significantly. Yeah, that'll do. Oh yes. Now we can force align Hungary, hopefully, and fuck shit up with everybody else. Speaking of fucking shit up, who else can I fuck up or fuck with? Because I do want to do something. I can support a rebellion in Berlin, Italy. I think I'm gonna go with Italy. Has the most potential, I feel, overall. A nice democratic faction to fuck around with. Mare Nostrum, that's, if I'm not mistaken, Italian for our sea, which is a naval thing. Where can I cause the most havoc? Latium. If I manage to actually spark a revolt in Latium, holy shit, that would be impressive, but it doesn't allow it. Veneto, Romagna, Lombardy, Istria, Slovenia. I'm gonna go with Veneto. Of course, democratic. Now to make sure the rebels have enough assets. Where was that? Up here. These guys get high. Shouldn't require too much. Good. Better. Oh, but the initial years are gonna be quite a bit quick in terms of pace. Free dockyards, okay, go there. Ah, they finished the submarine, the extra one. Which reminds me, these guys need admiral. Your duties are convoy escort. Oh, the inhumanity. Only a little bit more and I can shift over to proper tanks. Well, proper. These are R-35s. French pop gun armed tanks, basically. They had, I think, either a machine gun or a 37mm small caliber gun. Which, as you can imagine, is pretty fucking shite. Pretty shite indeed. Yes, 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 yes. Can't puppet it yet. Oh shit, I forgot that. I always forget something when recording. Oh yeah, more political power is more political power. Okay, I'm gonna go with concentrated, even though it poses issues if I get bombed. Because I do need the ability to actually get shit done quickly. And that really doesn't have the upper punch, so to say. Romania being quite a bit agrarian at this point. And rural, to say the least. How badly was it modified? I need one. Ah, fuck it. And I need rubber and shit. Yeah, why do I have so much tungsten though? Did I get tungsten instead of iron? Oh dear god. Okay, that should be enough tungsten. France, give me more. And I need some more rubber. Getting more than needed, always an option. But I don't have enough civilian factories. In terms of combat potential, Romania itself has a decent amount of stuff to work with. Granted, the tank arm, while not spectacular in World War II in the least, was quite a good thing overall. I mean, in terms of tanker training. It was a small arm of the military per se, but it was pretty well equipped. Really, to be honest though, the best troops the Romanians had were the mountain hunters. Outdated equipment, which is this thing. That always happens. Stalin is nothing if not predictable. Now I need to get this and then the extra research slot. Let's see. Deployment. Huh. Oh yeah. Spanish Civil War can't do jack shit with regards to it. Can modify the government though. Oh boy. Guess I do have quite a bit more extra. I did tell that guy to only leave in the tanks, but oh well. Did notice some differences on the map itself, but yeah. Political gain, drift defense. Yeah, that does sound good. That sounds better. That sounds worse. That sounds best. Okay, I'm gonna read it. In June 1936, Foreign Affairs Minister Nicolae Titulescu famously reacted to the buffoonery exhibited by the Italian journalists when Emperor Haile Selassie, damn it, the first spoke to the League after Ethiopia had been invaded and occupied by fascist Italy. He jumped to his feet and shouted, "To the door with the savages, à la portele sauvage." Later in 1936, under pro-Nazi party pressure, King Carol II removed Titulescu from all official positions, asking him to leave the country. Settling first in Switzerland, he later moved to France. While in exile, Nicolae Titulescu continued through conferences and news articles to propagate the idea of the preservation of peace, preventing the danger of a war that was to come all too soon after. He returned to Romania in November 1937, partly through the efforts of Iuliu Maniu. Oh, cock. Suddenly really glad I got the dude with the extra political power. The political drift will be the next one. Yeah, a little known fact, actually, which is kind of horrific when you think about it. Out of, between the US president of the time and Hitler, only Hitler shook Jesse Owens' hand to congratulate him for winning the medals. I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy, but at least he maintained decorum to a certain degree. Ah boy, that's gonna get data mine, quote mine to hell and back, isn't it? Okay, 17 convoys. When shit hits the fan, I'll have enough to actually deploy. Oh, come on. I don't want only blindate, come on. We need infantry equipment, field artillery. My god, we need a lot of field artillery. But yeah, that's just the usual state of affairs with Romania. I wish I could actually bloody well lend-lease shit into my country, but nope, you need a certain level of... Wow. The remilitarization of Rhineland, yeah. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory close to the French border in clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. The local population cheered the Roman soldiers on, while the diplomatic reactions from France and Britain have so far been muted. It is no more than the Germans walking in their own backyard, the political commentator in Britain observed. Yeah, but it's still pretty much the Germans going, yeah, this is our country, we do what we fucking like. Screw your 3Ds. Finally. Kinda wish I could actually redeploy this and put it to something else, but you can't in this game. It's one of the really, really, really stupid things they managed to do. This isn't that urgent, so yeah, that's good. Not urgent, good. Kind of interesting that this consumes oil, but you can think of the rubbers and something like that, but this also has rubbers. Or tires, not rubbers. Yep. Sun exposure must be nice. Can't afford losing too much political power. Okay, okay. Now. Still too early. Way too early for that. Would have been nice though. Wow, 2 years. Tun antiaerian Orchelion, calibru 20 mm, model 1928. Interesting. Tun anticar Schneider, calibru 47, model 1936. Well, that is more modern. I'm gonna go with this. And that reminds me,
Coordonați?
something I should always do. Get them training. Because I need to get this so I can actually bloody change my formations. Another one of the more interesting bits of this game. Okay, that's done. Alright, this. I have a year to fuck around, so what can I fuck around with? I'm gonna guess this. I'm gonna need radios in any case, and that just speeds shit up. Yeah, boy. Can't wait to replace this guy.
Adunarea!
Oh yes, armored. Okay, which flank should I get? Huh.
Gata să trăiți!
You guys are quite annoying, really.
Adunarea!
That's a bit better. And the armor
Adunarea!
over here. Who does not have most of the troops? This guy. Which
La comandă!
is the guy below, so you guys go here. Or get assigned here, more precisely. And actually,
Am înțeles!
well, they do need training, whatever I may say. That said, it is 33 minutes, nearly 34, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, or more precisely surviving up until this point, because gods know the editing's kinda interesting and my voice has a melodic tone to it. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button. It does help out the statistics of the channel, gets more visible, you know, stuff like that. And to be honest, at one point I would like to actually make this a job so I can do better content with better quality, more games, more coverage, you know, stuff like that. Take care.